My name's Steve. Always temp, blue collar recruitment. Really good, really good. I've hit a couple of hours. Oh, not a couple of hours. I've hit a couple of clients, hit a couple of 100 hours, so almost there. Who would want to work for themselves? The Express program, you obviously get paid a salary while building your own business, and you have a support system behind you whilst you build that business until you're ready. Then you're out on your own. Between the other two, the main differentiator is having that financial comfortability of getting paid whilst building your pipeline and your business and your clients in the background until you hit a certain amount of hours, then you'll be out on your own. You get paid a salary from day one, through the training, through the whole process, until you hit your target to have your own franchise. Yeah, a certain number you have to hit before you own it, and that generally takes about 12 to 18 months. No, with the backing with Express really helps. During the first 3 weeks of the program, you're in a really intense training situation where you're guided on what you need to do in building those prospects, and basically without that, you're really stuck on getting those clients and prospects. Without that 3-week training, you're really stuck on how to build your client base. Pretty much 95 to 98% of my time on BED, the rest is pretty much just admin. Yeah. Yeah, so we have a team of employment specialists that fill our roles. So once we receive a role, we send the details over to our employment specialists that sit in our Arndale Park team or Sydney Olympic Park, give them the details of the role and they fill it for us. Yeah, well, they train you and then they set you out there, and they're always there for guidance should you need to after the 3 weeks anyway. It's not just multiple people really, there's multiple people. There's obviously a leadership team that we can guide to, or even our trainer as well. So the support you get is obviously having that team that helps you build your talent pool and filling your roles, and also the back end side of stuff in terms of the payroll and the invoicing as well. Yeah, so in terms of the payroll for our temps, it's all covered as well. They take care of it, even the invoices, even the invoice chasing as well. So once you hit 2,000 hours, you get to own your own franchise. And they say it generally takes between 12 to 18 month mark to hit that 2,000 hours. I look after Wetherill Park, Horsley Park and Kemps Creek. Yeah, so generally if it's outside of my territory and another franchise owner is in that territory, it's generally a conversation between myself and that franchise owner in terms of some sort of split. But if there's no one in that franchise, then all of the gross profit or commissions comes to me until there is a franchise owner. So once you hit 500 hours, you unlock the commission scheme where you earn a certain percentage of the profits that comes straight towards your account. Yeah, well, they sort out the payroll, payroll and invoices, but we probably have to do the invoice chasing. But the internal payroll, so example, if I want my own staff members, I'll have to take care of that. But they will cover my insurances, like in terms of injuries and payroll for the casuals as well. It's been easier. I thought it was going to be more challenging, but I found it much more easier than what I thought it would be. I don't know. It's just one thing started rolling after the other. You sign one client, the next client comes, and just as long as you're on top of your activities, you shouldn't have any troubles, really. Oh, well, the success tracker is quite simple. When you first get to it can be a bit complicated because it's a big Excel spreadsheet. But once you get a hang of it after a week, it's quite easy. You just input your numbers and stats into this, and you go through it weekly with your manager, really on a one-on-one. So it keeps track of your weekly activities and targets. So it says that you have to hit a certain amount of door pulls per week, a certain amount of phone calls per week, a certain amount of client meetings, quotes sent, signed clients per week. And you have to input that data on a weekly basis. So the onus is on us. So you're kind of getting this slight kind of training on how to run your own business by such a small little thing that you got to do is just, the onus is on you on implementing this data, and you go through it with your manager each week. And it's like a KPI situation where it tells you all your stats. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Especially because of how intense the training is and how many touch points you have with your manager on a weekly basis, and how the guidance is pretty much set up for you until you hit that 2,000 hours to get your own franchise. I'll feel like, yeah, fairly confident. Yeah, definitely. Oh, you need to be hungry for it, really. You need to be willing to actually work for it. I mean, it's not the easiest, right? But if you have the hunger and you're willing to do it, you will be successful. I'm on the road from like 7 o'clock in the morning until like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. There's no 9 to 5 for me. No. Yeah, definitely. It would be the salary that would have made me pick Express, and also how guided and how much guidance I get. Sorry. During the program, because compared to the others, it's pretty much there's a fee and go for gold, do whatever you want. But with Express, it's not like that. They actually guide you on building your client base and actually guide you on how to run a business. Websites, conversations, phone calls. Yeah, I've gone through a few of them. So, and the main differentiator is that guidance, and obviously the salary. Yeah. Financial, definitely having that financial coverage would definitely be something a big risk. And insurances, correct, yeah, that's covered too. So you have your insurance covered and you have that financial backing as well. Do your research. No, actually no. I don't know what to say. I'll just say, honestly, if I was to, I'll just say do it. Don't even, just do it. Don't overthink it and do it. Yeah. That's my legit, honest answer. But I don't know if you want that on camera. No, not at all. No regrets.